What's up, guys? Obviously, it's Captain Obvious, and welcome to the Armory. In today's episode, I'll be reviewing the SCAR H carbine from the Engineer class. This will be your first Engineer gun unlock after receiving 14,000 Engineer score. To begin with, let's go to the statistics for the SCAR H. The damage on this weapon is 30 to 20 with a drop-off beginning at 8 meters and ending at 50 meters. Shots to kill in core mode are 4 to 5, and in hardcore mode, that drops down to 2 to 3. So obviously the SCAR H is better at longer ranges because of many factors that I'll review later on in today's video. But I want to make a very nice note about that 30 damage. And now, because of the higher maximum damage that this weapon has over all the other carbines, there's something unique about it. It will get a 4-shot kill out to a longer range than the rest of the carbines, which is something that a lot of people usually overlook. Because of this higher damage, the damage drops off a little bit slower down to 20. Meaning, you will get a 4-shot kill out to a longer range than all the other carbines, which is something that is extremely powerful about this weapon. I'll go over all the comparisons a little bit later in today's video, but I want to tell you guys about that right now so you can know exactly why the SCAR H is so great at longer ranges. It's because of that 4-shot kill at longer ranges than other carbines. The rate of fire is on the slower side at 600 rounds per minute. Muzzle velocity is 420 meters per second. Maximum range is 630 meters. You can fire this weapon on fully automatic and semi-automatic mode, and the suppressive effect is 10.0%. So now, obviously, the SCAR H is not a close-range weapon at all. And now, yes, I'm using on No Shark Canal's TDM, but I feel like this map is a good representation of the differences between a longer-range combat scenario and a closer-range combat scenario. There are a lot of longer sightlines on the edges of this map, and in the middle, you have the close-knit combat with those shipping crates. So that's why I chose this gameplay, because it shows a lot of differences between the SCAR H and where it should be used. But back on topic, so that 600 rounds per minute really defines the fact that the SCAR H is not a close-range weapon. The muzzle velocity is also very slow. It's a little bit slower than most of the other carbines in the game, making it a little worse in an aspect. The heavy barrel will increase that a little bit. I think it's about, a 20% increase. But still, that muzzle velocity is a little low for, comfortable long-range fire. It's not that great, but it's still comfortable. Reload times are 2.15 and 2.85 seconds on empty. Cancel time reloads are 1.6125 and 2.1275 seconds. Threshold is 0.75 and the magazine size is 20 rounds plus 1 in the chamber. Nothing really special here about the reload times. Your normal reload time with a bullet still left in the gun is, it's fine. It's not the fastest, it's not the slowest, it's just right there in the middle. The empty reload time, however, is on the slower side. It's around 3 seconds. So it'll be about the same as the G36C empty, the AKS-74U empty, and other guns like that. It's not that bad, but you should still be aware of it. Recoil for first shot is 1.35 times. Center speed is 18.0. Recoil up is an obnoxious 0.5, and left pull and right pull are both 0.2. Aim down sight spread is on the better side of things, but while moving, you will experience a lot more spread than you would with a weapon that is not the SCAR H. Hipfire is worse as well, but you should still be noticing that. Alright, so the first thing that comes to your attention is the absolutely ridiculous vertical recoil. It's something that the SCAR H really has for its weakness. It's the highest vertical recoil out of any weapon in this game that is not A, the Glock, or B, the light machine guns. So it's extremely big, but it's easy to control because of the only vertical recoil. Just tug down on the stick and it'll be a lot easier to control than it would be with such as an M4A1 or with a G36C. It's a very easy to control recoil, but it's obnoxious bad. Now let's go to my recommended attachments for the SCAR H carbine. The heavy barrel unlocked at 80 kills will increase vertical recoil to 0.530, which is a 6% increase. It will increase your drop-off distance to 75 meters, increase muzzle velocity at 560 meters per second, which is a 33% increase. It will decrease your aim down sight spread, therefore increasing accuracy by about 75%, but increase your hipfire spread by 20%, making it a little bit worse in that manner. Alright, so the heavy barrel is the best attachment for this weapon, hands down. With only a 6% increase to the vertical recoil, you will notice absolutely no change. If you really take a closer look at it, you will notice a little bit of a change. But, in regular combat situations, you'll notice no change at all. It'll increase your accuracy, increase your drop-off distance, making it have a 4-hit kill even at a longer range. And it makes you even more accurate. It's a very great attachment. I don't use it, which I'll explain why in a little bit, but it's a good attachment. The The flash suppressor unlocked at 175 kills will decrease your vertical recoil to 0.363, which is a 27.4% decrease. It will increase hipfire spread, which is a 20% increase. So the flash suppressor, it's one of those attachments that everybody wants to use on the Scar H, but you know, I gotta say that I like it better than the heavy barrel, because I am a bitch. I don't know why, I just got used to this flash suppressor on this weapon, and I just, couldn't live without it. So that's why I use it, because I'm a little bitch. You should be using the heavy barrel over the flash suppressor. Don't listen to me at all. Don't go by what I do. Use the heavy barrel. It's a whole lot better than the flash suppressor. I just use it because, I don't know. So now, let's go over my recommended class for the Scar H, centered around maximum damage out to medium ranges. Alright, so for precision, we have the reflex sight, or the red dot sight from the American team. It has one single red dot, which clearly indicates where your bullets are going to go. And the heavy barrel for maximum medium range potential, which I'll explain in a little bit after we move into some more gameplay. Alright, so now here's the time for me to tell you guys exactly why the Scar H actually is a good weapon. And now, to many people in the Battlefield community, the Scar H is one of those weapons that they don't use for the simple fact that there's higher fire rate weapons that do the same amount of shots to kill as the Scar H. And now I'm here to tell you guys exactly why that is a very short-sighted opinion on the Scar H and its true potential in Battlefield 3. And the one strength that the Scar H has over every single other carbine is the fact that you can get a 4-shot kill out to a longer range than any other carbine in this game. It's still a little bit less of a range from the G3A3 and the larger LMGs such as the M240 Bravo, the PKP, and the M60. But still, for the carbines, it has an extremely long 4-shot kill range. Now, the default Scar, without the heavy barrel on it, will get a 4-shot kill out to 28 meters. Most carbines is 8 meters. You have a 4-shot kill out to 20 meters longer than a regular carbine, which is fantastic. But with the heavy barrel attached, you will get a 4-shot kill out to 40 meters. 40 meters with a carbine is phenomenal. I believe that is longer than the heavier machine guns because they can't have the heavy barrel attached to them. So the Scar H in this aspect is an amazing, amazing weapon. So when looking at it this way in terms of its raw damage at range, the Scar H is actually one of the better carbines in this game just because of the simple fact that with the heavy barrel you can have a 4-shot kill out to 40 meters, which is phenomenal. It can compete with sniper rifles, compete with the G3, with machine guns, and things like that. Scar H is phenomenal at range, and I can't say enough about this awesome aspect about the weapon. So that is it for today's episode of the Armory. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. And now, I know the Scar H is not one of people's favorite weapons, but I hope you guys would use it a lot more now because it's one awesome feature about it. If you guys enjoyed today's video, remember to give it a thumbs up. That helps out a lot. Follow me on Twitter down in the description. And as always, rate, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys later.